After decades of travel through Ontario, Janusz Wrobel is showcasing his perspective on the vastness of Canada's nature through his latest photographic exhibition.
Ebb Flow is a collection of images to contemplate about kind of different things what we find, contemplative things what we find in natural world. And because the water is so elusive and so kind of abstract, especially when it moves, it's always through the history, it was captivating. When you look at those images, for example, they are a depiction of a pebble beach and a Bruce Peninsula National Park. They're the same environment, except that it was photographed in a different time of day and a different water conditions. Any moving object forces your brain to build the image of moving things because otherwise would get overloaded. This is exactly what your eye is seeing and not what your brain. But there is a quality of it that forces you to think beyond because the same environment portrays itself in a camera, which is actually depiction of reality in such a different way. So it forces you to think about that in kind of beyond the frame.
Where are some of the locations that you took these photos in Ontario?
Usually I go with a very detailed script of the image I want to accomplish there, and I know what to expect to those places because I travel to many of those places for decades. So I go there with the concept of image, and I have to be patient to have those conditions of light, waves, water movement, wind, to actually execute my script. Most of them in this exhibition, I focus on the waters of Georgian Bay because this is area people can relate to. Most Ontarians at some point travel to Georgian Bay and they're familiar with the environment, and I want them to sort of find familiarity with the environment and so they can relate to.
What do you hope viewers will most appreciate about your photos?
In essence, I like viewers to think what is beyond the frame in those environments and how they can relate on an abstract level, not frame, not a composition, but those upswing of ebb and flow of water, which is depicted mostly in the title piece called Ebb and Flow, when you see the current of water under waterfalls, shaping the forms, interfering with the winds and all different natural forces. The leaves that move on the water surface, drawing the lines in the form. A very complex image. There is no really anything else in it but abstract take on the forces in the natural world.
Ebb and Flow will be on display until August 3rd at the Niagara Pumphouse in Niagara-on-the-Lake. Reporting for The Source, I'm Vanessa Verworn.